Hi, how's it going? I'm Tali from Mostly in the Moment, and I'm really glad that you joined me here for the extended twin flame reading for this week. I know that the general reading was a little bit unconventional, but I would like to think that I'm evolving with the times, and I was spiritually guided to, and so whatever happens, hey, it's only my life. It's only my life. But all jokes aside, I do take this work really seriously. And I also understand that YouTube is an entertainment platform that is more geared towards giving people what they want, a little bit of fun and excitement, and not so much of the boring spiritual stuff. And I totally get that. I tried my best to kind of have like a balanced reading, but we'll see how things evolve and go from here. But as promised, here is the romantic love aspect of the twin flame journey. Okay, so what's going on with the twin flame journey? Wow, the Knight of Pentacles. So there is some sort of physical offer coming in to the twin flame journey, and that came up really fast. So you know this is right around the corner for so many of you. It's amazing because I know it's right around the corner because I was guided to help twin flames during this transition from getting close to physical union, having physical union, and then right after physical union. I was literally guided to help twin flames at this time for that specific reason. Oh my goodness, the Ace of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. Wow. A romantic love offer that comes in with something else. And I mentioned this before, that when you get twin flame union, it rarely comes in just the romantic love aspect. You usually get something else with it. So whether this is like some sort of success at work, you get a promotion, you get a new job, you get a windfall of money, something else comes in at the same time that your twin flame journey does, or the twin flame offer. Oh my goodness, the King of Pentacles was peeking its head out there. So I do feel like the twin flame that's coming in right now for you, they are ready, not only for a committed physical relationship, but also to kind of start combining things in life, move in, start to see each other, be in each other's homes more often, combine homes, combine finances, spend money on each other, be successful in a business that you start, or combine businesses or combine projects. These are the things that are happening. It's not just one thing when your twin flame comes in. It's multiple things, multiple physical things, money, home, relationship, more than one of these things, family, health. It's a physical thing. More than one of these physical things are coming in with your twin flame journey. Okay, so what does the masculine feel about the feminine? How does the masculine feel about the feminine? The Death card, but I'm getting transformation because it fell on the general reading space where things in the environment are changing. So things in the world, in your community, in your neighborhoods are changing right now, and they feel it. They're feeling this even stronger. Like, I feel like they're feeling like this is proof that things are aligning, that I have to see them, I have to get this going. It's kind of the reason why they're not just coming in with like a, hey honey, you want to start this for real, put a title on this. They're like, hey, would you want to combine families, have our families meet each other? Would you like to come over more often? Can I see you in the physical more often? Can we video chat more? Can we, both put in money to invest in a new home for this vacation in the next couple of months? Or, can we buy this furniture together? Can we pick up the furniture together? Like, it's not just, hey, can we be in a relationship? It's like, hey, how can we combine lives? Because they're feeling it. The divine masculines are waking up. They already have started waking up earlier this summer, earlier this year. And so they not only have had this internal change, but they're seeing things in their physical life change. It's like for example, like their friend just got a divorce, or one of their parents had like a health issue, and they're just like, I don't have time to waste. I need to get going on my life, you know? And they feel things changing around them in their like neighborhood, in their state or their country. Like things are changing, and they just have a sense of like urgency, like profound change, got to go. Wow, the Star card and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, so it's like right now it's hard for them to even pick one thing to make a move on, because it's like everything's connected in their life, and they see everything in their life kind of coming down into physical reality, and manifesting all the things that they've been thinking about, wishing for, praying for is now coming into their physical reality. So they're kind of like, they can't just pick one thing and be like, hey, I just want a physical relationship, like a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a husband or wife, or I just want to have kids, or I just want to have this vacation, or I just want this big home. It's like, I want everything that my life has the potential for. This is a whole life transformation they're looking for. They can feel it, you know? It's like, not only did they get over their last relationship, or they fixed things with their family member or their friend, things changed at work, you know, they finished their lease on their home, or, you know, they found a buyer for their home when they weren't even thinking about selling. It's like things are just happening, you know, and they feel like, oh, I feel like I'm being pushed to move forward. Okay, the Divine Feminine's feeling towards their Divine Masculine. Okay, the Empress and the King of Swords in reverse, and the Two of Swords. Okay, so I do feel like the Divine Feminines are really, really taking the back seat right now, because the Divine Feminines are not sure how the Divine Masculines are going to go about this. There's a reason the Divine Feminines are being a little bit confused on how this may go. Is it going to be more relationship focused in the beginning, or are we going to focus on our soul mission in the beginning, or are we going to, you know, focus on our families, combining families, creating family, our community, or are we going to work on our health, getting each other emotionally healthy, you know, healing each other's past wounds, and just hanging out for a bit before we communicate to the whole world again? What's going on? Like, how is this relationship starting? Like, you know, and there's a reason why you Divine Feminine are not being shown exactly what path this is going to start on. That's a Divine Masculine's job. They're not just going to offer you one thing. It's going to be an offer that encompasses more than one thing. Yeah, the Work card. It's kind of like, for you Divine Feminines, it feels like I don't know what to get started on, because like I don't know which thing we're gonna start on first when we come into union. And I totally get that. Like, it's like, I know you Divine Feminines, you're always ahead of the curve. You're always, you know, starting things before the Divine Masculines even know about it. You know, so you might want to get started because you feel this energy, but you just don't know where to put your energy and focus on. And that's completely normal, because you're not supposed to know, Divine Feminines. You can't prepare for this. You're not supposed to prepare for this. When your energies meet in the physical, in this way, this time, you are going to plan together. It's not you Divine Feminines who's going to take the lead here and plan everything out because you're so intuitive and you know what's right. Which, I mean, to be fair, in the past you kind of were. But the Divine Masculine here has so much input. They are so aware and know a lot of things that are going on now that you might not even know of yet, Divine Feminine. So it's going to be a mutual effort, equal effort on both of your parts. So the Divines are going to let you, you know, get a hint of which direction this physical union is going to start on first, because there's no way you're going to prepare for it, Divine Feminines. This is a mutual, combined, equal effort. All right. Their thoughts. Divine Masculine's thoughts. Ace of Wands. Yeah, I do feel like the divine masculine are getting this feeling like something's going to start. I'm going to bump into them. I'm just going to find their address. I'm just going to find their phone number. They're just going to pop up. I'm going to bump into their friend. I'm going to bump into their sibling. I'm just going to hit, I'm just going to hit their car or something. Like, something is just going to happen. Like, I just feel it. They just feel like it's going to happen any second. They have no idea when it's going to happen. They can't even imagine how it's going to happen. They just feel so strongly. Like, I just went through like 10 different examples there. They can't even put a specific thought like, oh yeah, maybe we'll bump into each other at the grocery store. We go to the same grocery store. No, it's like it could happen this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, like 20 different ways. They have no idea. They can't even pause on an idea for that long because they just have a strong feeling they're going to bump into you, or something is going to get started between the two of you in the physical. It's just, I mean, they're human and they're not supposed to know how it happens. So they're getting a huge intuitive ping that something is going to happen, but they're getting like hundreds of ideas. The spirit's not going to let them know how it's going to happen. Are you kidding me? No, this is a surprise through and through. Wow. The Empress card, and it fell on the Fool card. A fresh start with the Divine Feminine. I'm not even kidding. They know it. They feel it in their bones. Like, they can't even think about it. They just feel it strongly, because if they try to think about it, the Divine just gives them 100 more different possibilities and how it could happen, and it just confuses them more. So they just know it's going to happen. They just can't put their finger on how. They just know. The Divine Feminine's thoughts towards the Divine Masculine. And I think the peekaboo, okay, the Strength card and the Moon card. Okay, the Moon card came out face down, so definite confusion, but I do feel like the Divine Feminine might have gotten like sexual energies, sexual dreams or sexual thoughts. You might have been Divine Feminine actually thinking of your Divine Masculines in that kind of way. And it might have been, for some of you, it might be surprising. You might not think of your Divine Masculine that way a lot, but you just recently have started to. You might have opened up in a new intimate way with your Divine Masculines, whether it's energetically or physically, or just open to an idea of a new way to be physically intimate. Or if you do think about your masculine more in that way, it could be that it just ramped up those energies and you don't know where it's coming from. You might be getting hit with a lot of sexual energies from people around you unexpectedly, and you kind of know, like, okay, something's going on here, Might be people around you that are getting sexually charged towards you, or just in general towards their loved ones or something, but it's just like something's going on here, like the love energies are ramping up, specifically sexual energies. The Three of Wands, definite indication. See, this is a guarantee from Spirit that something is going on, something is planned, something is moving forward. So Divine Feminines, like something's up. I wouldn't be feeling this charged sexual energy towards the Divine Masculines, or I wouldn't have seen it in my environment with the people around me, or maybe in like shows or advertisements or something that popped up. Like, it's like something's up, All right, Divine Masculine's action space towards the Divine Feminine. Okay, so we have the Justice card and the King of Wands. We are in Libra season, and the Justice card represents the Libra sign. And the King of Wands, I do feel like the Divine Masculines, there's this like greater sense of destiny with the Divine Masculines, like big changes, profound changes, meaningful, something that's divinely right, resonates very deeply, is just cosmically just, it's meant to be. that kind of overwhelming sense from the divine masculine towards the divine feminine at that time. Yeah, the Chariot card. I feel like your undying strength to keep hope alive, not just for this journey, but for wanting good things to manifest for yourself and for your loved ones and for humanity and for this world, that is allowing the divine masculines to beeline it right to the divine feminine at this time. I mean, they are shooting right at you, divine feminines, and they're not looking left or right. They are laser focused on you. They're laser focused on your combined lives, your destiny to be together, what it might look like. That's why, I mean, the stars are here. Like, they are not being distracted by anything else. They are laser focused on you. I'm almost getting like tunnel vision. Like, they can't even see other things going on. Like, oh, their ex is coming to annoy them. It's like they're like nipping at the divine masculine's heel. Like, they can't even like hear. It's like muffled sounds, like things going on at work that isn't really relevant to them or relevant to improving the world. Just muffled sounds. Like, they're just sitting at the meeting and they're just like daydreaming about their life with the divine feminine and this awesome soul mission that they have. Like, they're so like tunnel visioned. Even like they can't see anything else going on around them because they know what they want, they know what they can have, they know what the potential is, and they know they can have it. They can see it. Their intuition is online. They are connecting with their higher guidance. They are in focus. They are tuned in to the divine feminine and your combined life together. Energetically, they've already run to you, run back to you again, run back, and they're just kind of like, the energetic self is like, all right, everything is cleared, everything's ready to go, nothing's going to interrupt your connection, everything's set up, nothing's going to go wrong, everything is perfect. It's like at this point, they've checked in with you many times. They checked in with your higher self many times, and all systems are go, lights are all green, it's on. And the divine feminine's action space towards the divine masculines. Okay, wow, the Wheel of Fortune, and then the Page of Cups fell face down on the Moon card. It's here, you know it. How this bit of love is communicated to you, divine feminines, you have no idea, but all you know is it's time. It's time, it's destiny, it's fate. You have this greater sense that something profound is manifesting in your life, and you can tell the divine masculines feelings, strong feelings about something big is happening right now, specifically with my divine feminine. You know it too, divine feminine. You just don't know how. You just don't know exactly how it's going to happen and why signs are showing up to you in these specific ways, or you just know that something big is happening, and it's here. And it's here. Okay, so we have the Five of Pentacles that skimmed off of this card. They've already left. And they already left, the divine masculines already left because they had nothing left in their old life anymore. They don't have their old karmic anymore. They don't have anyone they can relate to in their friends or family circles. They don't have anything that's emotionally tying them down anymore. They have healed everything. They already left. They already left. That's why energetically they've already came to visit you many times. That's why there's no obstacles left in the physical. It's all cleared. Everything's set up, aligned, ready to go. It's like they're already in your life. They've already left their old life. They've already come into your life. Now you just get to watch the magic unfolds as this comes to fruition in the physical in a very, very beautiful way. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I'm Natalie reminding you to stay mostly in the moment, and I wish you so much love, light, and peace.